Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. In about 10 days time, Xbox and PC players are finally going to get access to God BO3 at long last. And alongside that release, Treyarch will no doubt also be releasing their official music video for the map pack, because they release a music video every time there's a map pack that releases on Xbox and PC. They wait until that day and then boom, they drop some storyline juicy goodness for us all to enjoy. But the interesting thing about this one is that, personally, I feel like it's a little different, because along the trajectory of Black Ops 3, we've known, map on map on map, whereabouts in the story we would be going next. We've known, when we're on the Giant, that we're probably going to be going to the locations on the Shadows of Evil's secret scrap. We've known, in Der Eisendrache, that the next place to be going to was this island, Pompeii, which was Zetsubou no Shima. As Zetsubou no Shima, we knew we would most likely be going to Stalingrad, or Volgograd as the coordinates pointed us towards. So, we've had a lot of certainty about things, and so the waits between maps have been kind of a little bit sort of obvious, because we've already known what we would be expecting to see. But this time round, as soon as we get that story music video on probably, I'd say, most likely the 12th of August, we're then in a period of what the hell happens next? Because for Black Ops 2, Treyarch did something fairly unprecedented for their final DLC, okay? They released loads of intel, for example, the letters from the field, the character pictures, all that sort of stuff on their Twitter and other social media accounts. Which was weird, because they're giving us storytelling, they're doing work, they're investing their time into stuff completely external to the game, but it's vital to understanding the build-up and the entry into the game itself, which in this case, or in that case rather for Black Ops 2, was DLC4. So in this case, for Black Ops 3, we're in a place where we've been very sure of where things would be going, and suddenly we don't really know. We're probably going to the house, fine, but the details of that and the extent to which that will materialize is still kind of a question mark. But one thing that happened fairly recently that I think is worth having a talk about, if only briefly, we should still discuss it, is that Treyarch recently changed their profile picture. And they changed it to the Treyarch Snap logo thing that you can use. It's a Snap code you can use to screenshot within Snapchat and add them on Snapchat. Their Snapchat is official_3 and then ARC, official 3arc or Treyarch. That's their Snapchat. It's going to be linked in the description down below. My Snapchat will be there as well, MrRW. That's me on Snapchat. Feel free to follow or snap us both or whatever. But Treyarch basically have suddenly decided that they're going to start pushing people towards their Snapchat. Simultaneously, we've got to a point in the story where Treyarch are most likely going to be giving us stuff outside the game on social media accounts that's going to be teasing things for DLC4. As such, I think it's fairly likely that we're going to be getting some really interesting DLC4 information over Snapchat sometime in the future. I don't think it's going to happen before this music video, but I want to make sure we are all prepared, and that's why I am making this video now. I've been monitoring their Snapchat, and so far I've only personally seen one snap from them in their story, and that was them showing us, actually I'll have an image on screen right now so you can take a look at it. It's the nerve center, as they call it, of Treyarch HQ, their media room, where I recorded my first time seeing the God BO3 intro with Jason Blundell, and we did our first playthrough when we were at Treyarch. That is the room, the media center room, the nerve center of Treyarch HQ, and that's all I've seen from them so far. But I think it's extremely likely that we will be seeing more story info in there over the next 2 months. It's a completely valid assumption, in my opinion, judging from the evidence that we have from Black Ops 2, and judging from the fact that Treyarch's game is pretty much coming to a close, and suddenly they're pointing us towards their social media, specifically Snapchat, which is a bizarre change to make if you're not going to do something with it, right? So that's the main thing that I wanted to get across to you in this video, was the fact that I think that something is coming, and no, before anyone says it, I get so frustrated when people say this, Treyarch haven't told me to make a video talking about this. Activision haven't told me that they're going to be releasing something on a certain day on Snapchat, and so I better get people to take a look at it. I haven't had that told to me, guys. I literally am just expecting things to happen because the evidence has aligned itself in such a manner that it would make sense. The question for you guys that I have is, what exactly do you think that they'll be putting on Snapchat? Because Snapchat is such a temporary medium. If they put something like a character bio on there, then absolutely we're going to be snapping away. We're going to all screenshot that like high heaven and absolutely get that recorded. But if there's a video, for example, that might go unnoticed by most people, maybe there's something hidden in a video. For example, let's say they did a little walk around the Treyarch studios, and for one frame in there, they had it cut to something else, something story-related. We might not necessarily notice that. Or we might not be able to record it at the time, and then boom, it's gone. So we really need to be keeping an eye out for anything at all that could be story-related, and if there's anything really at all that's being posted to their Snapchat story, then we need to be all over it, jumping in and dissecting it just in case there is something hidden in there. You guys know me. I love diving into the depths of things and really trying to explore the nitty-gritty details of whatever might be hidden in whatever. And so, for example, with the Black Ops 3 viral campaign that they did, I went hella deep with that. I posted so many videos on it. I really analyzed it as much as I could, and I want to be doing that again with these Snapchats because I think that there's going to be definite story info in there. They're going to be storytelling in such a way that they'll be bridging the gap and mending the rift, hey, between the end of DLC3, the end of Gorod Krovi, and the beginning of DLC4. They've got a lot of storytelling left to do, admittedly. And I think that some of that is probably going to happen on their Twitter account, as always. And as always, I'll be covering that for sure. But also this time around, I think maybe on Snapchat. Or maybe not, I could be wrong. Maybe they're just going to show us stuff from maybe CoD XP or something. Maybe that's what this whole point is, and there's not going to be any zombies intel on there. That's possible, but I think that we should be prepared just in case. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.